Greetings from the Jazz Cloud. I'm Richie Zellin, and I'm happy to welcome you to the Jazz Guitar Channel. Today I want to share my fingerstyle chord melody arrangement of a classic bossa nova, Corcovado, also known as Quiet Nights of Quiet Stars, and written by the great Antonio Jobim. In this arrangement, in addition to the bossa groove, I've also tried to include a touch of that classical influence which Jobim so cleverly used on many of his compositions. As usual, I used a lot of open strings to get a fuller sound and also sneaked in some counterpoint here and there. I'm not going to go over the entire piece again any slower, but I do want to show you a few interesting techniques that I explored throughout this arrangement. But before I do, I want to encourage you to download the study package that I've prepared, which will make it easier to learn and follow along. And it includes PDFs with regular notation and tab, an MP3 of the arrangement, and a band and a box file you can practice with if you have the software. And you can download it for a very small contribution, basically the price of buying me a nice cup of coffee. Just go to the chord melody section at jazzguitar.richiezellin.com/premium. And I will place the link in the description down below also. So Corcovado is based on this simple motif. And Jobim took that motif and developed it throughout the chord changes. And back in the day, when I first started learning tunes out of the real book, I learned this piece, and I used to play it. That was my chord melody version. And there's nothing wrong with that if you're starting out, but these days, I'd rather play it a little bit fuller. I do it like this. So it requires me to bar with my pinky. So I get what I would describe as a sus4 chord resolving to a D6. So a D sus4 to a D6, or you can also view it as an A minor going to a D6 with A in the bass. Then the motif moves over to this G flat 9 with the flat 9 in the bass and a G13 chord. You can also look at it as a form of diminished. But anyways, these days I like to play it like this. And then he repeats the same motif over the F minor, and I used to play it which sounds good, but these days I like to play it like this. More harmonic color and movement. The other interesting technique I used here was a little bit of a counterpoint in the section where it goes. And you have that B flat 7 here with a sharp 11. And I'm using the open E to play the sharp 11. And then it repeats the same motif, a half step down in E. Same motif. And I love this ending Jobim wrote for it. And he goes from this D down to a D flat 9 chord and plays this beautiful run down in thirds. It's a Lydian dominant based run. This part again. And I added this little ending. As usual, I appreciate your likes, comments, and welcome your questions. And if this is your first time on the Jazz Guitar channel and you enjoyed this video, please be sure to subscribe. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and until then, stay safe and may peace be with you.